Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Sorry this video is a little bit late. We've had a couple of things that have been quite stressful on a personal level to deal with over the last few weeks, but that's all done now and I'm back to do my weekly videos. So today I wanted to share with you one of the really good tips that I use quite a lot in allowing myself to help clear my mind. So being tidy and organised. Well, I was taught many years ago that a tidy house is a good house, and by being tidy it allows things to be found. So what does that mean? Well, it means that things are organised. Things have their place. They have. So when you're trying to find something, you can find it with ease because it should be in the place where it lives. So how do we sort of implement this into it working in our minds? Well, it's actually quite simple and effective. Now you see, everybody, and I mean everybody, myself included, we all have that one space, typically something like a loft, the back bedroom, perhaps a basement if you've got one, the garage. We have somewhere which is just full of crap. It's stuff that we haven't used for ages, and it's just there. It's just in the way. What you can do with this stuff is just get rid of it. It's quite simple as that. It's one of those, when people say do a spring clean, it's not just going around the house giving everything a good clean. It's going around the house and seeing what is of value to you. So you may have, I don't know, a load of DVDs or CDs or something, and you go through the CD list and you think, well, I've not listened to that album in years, I've not listened to that one, I've not watched that film for years, and you've got all these things that they're just there, they're not doing anything apart from taking up space. So get rid. Give your house a cleanse. And a deep cleanse, and I myself am doing this constantly all the time. I just try and tackle one room at a time, just go through bit by bit. It might take me a whole month to do one room, but I'll perhaps do, right, I'll do that shelf. It might take me half an hour, but I'll go through that particular shelf and say, right, that's to go, right, I'm keeping that, and things like that. And those things which you may look at and go, that's a maybe, get rid of it. You're questioning it, it's got to go. Now this also comes in really handy if you are in financial debt, like myself. I am in debt, and I'm trying to get out of the debt. So when I get rid of the stuff, I'm selling it. So it goes on eBay, well, you can put it on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, wherever. You know, if you can sell it, because it gives you two benefits. One, you get rid of it, and two, you get some money for it as well. Now, you know, obviously if you're selling it to a distance, it may, you know, there might be a bit of postage involved, but that's, you know, a small thing. You will find out after a while that this actually becomes quite therapeutic, because as you are going through and organising things in your house, indeed you could do this in your place of work if you're able to, you're creating a calmer environment, and you are removing negative things from your life. You know, and that it can be anything that is negative, is no longer of any significance to you. You say, well, why do we need it? Well, it needs to go. And by being organised, it does reduce your stress levels. It reduces anxiety, because you're not trying to find stuff. Your living space is a calm, clean, tidy and welcoming space. If you've got a room that is just absolutely bomb site, for a better word, with stuff everywhere and nothing makes sense, you can hardly move, your mind is going to be just as messy, because it's not a clean environment for your mind to work in, because your environment is essentially where you're spending most of your day if you work from home, or you know, it's where you're spending your relaxing time. You know, you go home to relax after a busy day at work. you want that space to be clean and tidy and spacious without tons and tons of stuff in the way. And once you do that, it allows your brain and your mind, or your awareness within your mind, to settle, because it's not being distracted by thousands of different things all over the place, or fighting for attention, trying to find a home. It's there. It allows your mind to just be at peace, which makes things a lot easier. I know this can be incredibly difficult for some people, because obviously people like collecting things and people are hoarders. We all hoard things. I'm the same. I've got a lot of stuff I really need to get rid of, and like I say, I'm trying to get rid of it as quickly as I can, but I'm working through it in a steady pace. I'm not trying to do it all at once. I'm breaking it down to make it easier, and that is really the best way to do it. Is if you just try and tackle the whole house in one go, you're never going to do it. It's going to be too overwhelming, and you're just going to end up stressed and give up. Whereas if you could say, right, I'm going to do one room today, so perhaps on a weekend day that you're free, you just go, right, today I'm going to do the back bedroom, and I'm going to go through all the shelves, all the drawers, all the boxes of stuff in there, and just go, right, if it's not needed, let's get rid of it. And get rid of it whichever way you want. But if you decide that you want to sell this stuff, get it photographed and get it sold. And then it's there, it is being sold, and when it sells, it's sold. It's not then not being sold because it's not online, it's not available to be sold. So if you have something that you want to sell, take like this coaster, I'm going to sell this coaster. You've got to put it up for sale somewhere. If you don't put it up for sale, it's never going to sell. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to get at there. So, I'm not selling my coaster, by the way. I like that coaster. So, do things like that, and this could be really useful for those of you who have kids as well. Because kids obviously have toys. Toys get spread around everywhere. I remember when I was a kid, my bedroom was an absolute bomb site. My parents and my sister will certainly tell you that to go in my bedroom, you needed to wear shoes because there was Lego generally all over the floor, or other bits and stuff, and it was always a mess. And if you are able to teach your child that if you can put the toys away, so get a toy box, a shelf, or make a tidy space that the toys, right, before you go to bed, we spend 5-10 minutes, we just tidy up, we put the toys away in the box, we put them to bed for the night, and that it allows your child's room to become a tidier place. Now you have to help them with this, because children, we're naturally, kids are messy, they're always messy, and by you helping them, it's helping you, but it's also helping them get into their subconscious mind at an earlier age that having a tidy space is good for their long-term mental health, because they will then start to prefer to have a tidier space to relax in. So when they have their friends around, or girlfriends, boyfriends, or whatever, they have a nice, calm and tidy place that they can have. Or even when they just coming home after a stressful day, if they've got exams or something, it's a calm and tidy area for them to just chill in, and that can be of real benefit for them into the future. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've sort of understood where I'm trying to get with this, in that having a tidy place to be in, be it work, at home, or wherever you have to spend a lot of your time where you try and relax. If it's a tidy, welcoming place, you can really reduce the amount of stresses and strains on your mental health. It does help reduce anxiety. It certainly helps for me, and I wouldn't be telling you otherwise if it didn't work. So you guys take care, and I will see you in the next video.